Hi there. I wanted to talk, well, let's say disclaimer at first. Everything that is talked here is a story, unreal. It didn't happen. But here are so many different stories that I want to share. What happened before this so-called liberation, the absence of me, collapse of me, well, when the me drops, no matter what you say or how you say it, it doesn't matter. And one story includes time and space. That's not real. And also the change inside of me or my reactions were completely different than they used to be before. Like, yeah, it was the period when the so-called me came and goes, coming and going. When the me illusion still was here, like when I thought that I will definitely understand when the me finally drops. Maybe, I don't know, I was waiting some big bang or woo. Like, yeah, I didn't know what to expect, but when listening other stories, so there will be some comparing, and yeah. But this story is about me traveling alone to Portugal in the mid of July this year. My husband was already there. He also had problems with the flights, and unexpectedly he stayed overnight in Frankfurt, and because Lufthansa had problems. And so I was a little bit like, how to say, I don't know this word right now, but I kindly knew what to expect, that there maybe come some problems with my flights also. So it was the day when I had to fly from Tallinn to Frankfurt. I was ordering the taxi already to go to the plane station, and while I was doing it, I got a message from the SMS from the Lufthansa that your flight that should go out after 2 hours is cancelled. That's it. I was okay. So, like, no reactions, no panic, no anxiety. I was letting that know to my husband, who was disappointed because he was waiting me very much, and emotions arise there, like even some tears, because we had plans already where to go, and he already rented the car, and we had to move the same day to another city. So I was trying to book another flight. I got it for the next day. And then one friend from my husband told that, well, you can come with the 6 a.m. in a morning flight also. She was seeing it in Momondo that there was this flight, but I booked a flight for 1 or 2 p.m. in the lunchtime. And of course then I will arrive too late in Portugal. It's a midnight then, and it's one day wasted. So I was trying to catch the flight, this morning flight, 6 a.m. I was calling to the Lufthansa and talked quite long time, because at first I thought I am talking with a robot. It was so non-human thing, but finally I understand this is human other side. She told that no, this 6 flight is this morning is sold out, fully booked, but I saw this flight was on a sale in Momondo, but I didn't try to book it. Later when I did it, then when I started to book it, the 6 a.m. flight, then it showed that it's fully booked, but before no. But at the end, this nice woman said that, okay, I can put you on the waiting list. Well, I asked, what does it mean? Do I get a notice that I got this ticket to this flight? She said no. I asked, well, how I could know then that I will go this flight? She said, no, we don't send you anything. You just have to go to the plane station for the 6 a.m. flight. Well, I thought, okay, it means that I have to wake up 3 midnight, order taxi, go there and wait. But okay, I give it a try. I hope that somebody prefers to sleep longer and don't catch this flight or whatever, because then I could be in Portugal in lunchtime, and we have a full day ahead. So yeah, this was it. I went to the sleep, woke up 3 o'clock, opened my I already opened my suitcase before I went to sleep to brush my teeth. So I did this, put my clothes on, packed my bag again, put toothbrush back, and ordered taxi, went to the plane station. I arrived there quite early, before 4 o'clock I think, and there was already the queue quite long, and also the sign that they opened the gate, not gate, check-in 4 o'clock. But I thought, okay, if there are many people in waiting list, so it's better if I am earlier here. So I was like 1 hour in that queue, and finally it was my time. And then I gave them my passport and told that I don't have a ticket, but I'm in waiting list. They asked, are you the crew? I say no. Then they were like looking and said, no, you're not on the list. I said, wow, this woman sent me also the booking details, where was written my names and this flight time, and that I am in waiting list. So they looked again, and then they called somewhere and had a long call, and I was stopping this queue so long time. I didn't felt very good, because people behind me had the tickets. I didn't have the tickets, and I took all this time. Anyway, they told me that Well, Lufthansa cancelled all waiting list because this flight is fully booked. We are sorry. And this lady was so nice. She was like a little bit red in her face. She didn't felt good. I was sorry about her. Although she was apologizing so much, I said that I wish you a strong nurse for this because this Lufthansa thing have been like 2 months already. They have cancelled so many flights, so these workers are quite tired of this also, and it's not their fault, of course. So I didn't get the flight. No nerves were rising. It didn't move any of my nerves. Order a taxi again. Drive at home. It was maybe 5 o'clock in the morning. Tried to get to sleep because I had another flight to catch and long day ahead. At first it was difficult to fall asleep because I was waken so up, fully dressed, going to somewhere. And finally I think I fall asleep and could sleep a couple of hours, 1 or 2. And again, opened my case, took the toothbrush and washed my tooth and face, and again in the lunchtime, I don't know, 11, 12, I was ordering taxi again, going back to the plane station. This yeah, the old me would be devastated, angry, disappointed. Why me? Fuck you. I'm losing all one day. It's even the short vacation anyway, and I would be pissed off, more or less. But this time, so what? And it is so freeing, so light, so easygoing. It is what it is. Can't change nothing. I could catch the third flight, and when I was finally on the plane, flying in the air, looking in the sky, the clouds, and in my body was feeling that I'm still in Estonia, that I don't fly anywhere, I don't move. In my mind, I understood, in my brain, that of course I am going to from A to B, moving to Frankfurt. I'm changing the city, the country, everything. But somehow there wasn't any contracted energy, the me energy, or I don't know even how to explain it. But there wasn't any movement at all, because there is no time and space. It's illusion. Yeah, it is for the me illusion. It's all the story, it's all the dream, it's all the illusion. It was yeah, when I'm talking right now I have goosebumps, because it's something so different. Like you are moving, but you don't feel you are move anywhere. No space, no time. And it was like 2 hours or a little bit more. I don't remember anymore how long this flight was from Tallinn to Frankfurt. Nothing changed. And then I was finally in Frankfurt, usually when I traveled before, then there was excitement. Ooh, it's a different smell, different food, different people, different language, everything is different. And you are like a little bit excited. Ooh, it's moving somewhere, going to the vacation. And I was in the Frankfurt and I was still like stuck in Estonia and I didn't understand what really happened. Did I move or did I not? What happened? Like, not that kind of excitement to be in other country. How to explain it? I don't know. And lots of stillness in my body in all this process before when these flights were cancelled. I was like, so far, so what? Like, who cares? Very calm and still. And then I had problems there also. Flight was delayed, and it means I arrive even more later to Portugal, to Lisbon, and who cares? And it continues. When I was the second flight to Lisbon, again looking out from the window, I see I'm moving, but nothing is changing. Nobody is moving anywhere. I wish I could explain it better. I believe it sounds gibberish, just because this one doesn't say nothing. But yeah, the second flight also, nothing changed. And then I was in very hot Lisbon. It was dark. I was alone. Again, new city. Everything is different. But didn't feel that it's different. There I had to find my husband, who came to pick up me. Was a little bit difficult to understand where he's parking, because you can't go everywhere in a plane station, and then you have only 10 or 15 minutes for free, otherwise it costs I don't know how much, too much. So he was driving around, and I was alone in a dark city, all people very dark clothed. I think the faces were dark. I don't mean the skin tone. It was just so dark. I remember it like that. And I don't know, maybe it was some kind of brain function to protect me to be scared or to be ready for run. But yeah, it's automatical. But quite easily I found my husband that we were very happy to see finally. And I tried to explain what happened to me without, well, not me, this body. And yeah, I even even now I have so much struggle to talk about it, to explain it understandable way, because even I don't understand it. But it's just awesome to have this kind of realizations. Yeah, when there is seen that it's all illusion, that time is illusion, space is illusion, me is illusion, everything is illusion, that it's just boundless energy. infinity, love. No individuals, no doer. Life seems so much relaxed, no matter what happens. And actually this, I think whole week or two it was like that. That didn't felt time or space like I used to, like this linear time. And of course it's still like that, because it's quite difficult to talk about the memory and what have happened, and if I need to put it to the linear time. It's difficult to remember, but I give my best. Also, I can share one glimpse at the end that I had couple of months before. I was already heard this message. I listened it a little bit, but I wasn't interested, because I had not good reactions in my body. My body was fighting for that to not me didn't want it to die, of course. And I was driving from my work to the shop. It's maybe 2 kilometers, something like that. Take 3 or 5 minutes. I was watching the clock when my phone when I was sitting in car, and when I arrived to the shop parking place, I don't know why I was looking again what's the time. I think I forgot that I already did it a couple of minutes ago when I sat to the car. And when I was looking at the second time in the parking lot, I was shocked. I was shocked because I felt I was driving like 1 hour this short drive. Although I know it's impossible to drive so long, it's always 3 or 5 minutes, and I still was so in shock when I was watching the clock and saw that just 3 or 5 minutes were passing. Like, of course I was sober. Didn't do anything, completely sober. And I was messed up, like I really was I don't find this word right now in English, but it was understandable how it can be so, how I can feel that this short ride was 1 hour long. The understanding or feeling to time had changed before even when this me started to drop, or I don't know, maybe with this when I started to listen to this message about March this year. But different kind of glimpses I have had previously also. Maybe share this next time. But yeah, this was my trip to Portugal. Sorry for a so long video. I didn't know how to do it shorter. It came out as it came. If you arrived till the end, yeah. And thanks for listening. Let's share some other stories next time. Have a nice day. Bye.